What is up, my wholesome lifers? Welcome back. My name is Kira if you're new here, and today we are going to be making some high protein vegan dessert recipes that kind of have gone viral on TikTok and Instagram. And we are starting with Chloe Vegan's strawberry, well, she does raspberry, but we're going to do strawberry coconut protein chocolate balls, and we're gonna be making 2 more high protein vegan desserts, so stay tuned for that. I love a good dessert, but I always have to make it like with wholesome ingredients and high in protein. I'll make sure to tag the original recipes below. I'll probably make some tweaks here and there as we go. So without further ado, let's get into these high protein vegan desserts. Still pretty frozen, so I'm just gonna microwave them 20 seconds. Protein powder, I'm using Birdman's here. This you can get in Mexico. It's really good. This is vanilla flavor, but you can use any protein powder you like. Of course, vegan if you want it to be vegan. Yeah, good enough. Now I don't actually have like a masher, so can I cut these? 1 cup of coconut. Ooh. I love a fresh bag of protein powder. We actually just got this. We just got this today. Ooh, that's good. Yum. A tablespoon of chia seeds. Pinch of salt. Just do a little shake. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Probably should have gotten a bigger bowl, but this is fine. It was either this or a massive bowl, so I think this is okay. I feel like it's a little bit more liquidy than hers. I'm gonna add a little bit more chia seeds. I'll do 1 more tablespoon, so 2 tablespoons in total, just to soak up some of that moisture, because I think probably she didn't heat her berries, and my berries had that extra like liquid from being heated up. Looks fine, nothing special. So yeah, she says she can roll it into balls. I definitely can't roll this into balls. Yeah, hers was like a hard mixture. How am I gonna roll that? Probably I'll just add more protein powder. Get my protein powder. See, we're going with the flow. This is what usually happens. Yeah, I shouldn't have heated them up. I should have just mashed them. But it's okay, we're learning. But it's still not gonna be thick like hers. Maybe some more coconut. I think instead of nice little balls, we are just gonna have to do like little lumps, which will be fun. Yeah, that's as thick as it's gonna get. It's kind of like a liquidy strawberry mixture. So we're gonna take a baking tray, a little bit of foil. No, that's what you're gonna say already. Don't use foil, it's not good for the environment. But I try to reuse the piece as much as I can, so you know, it's okay. And there's not really wax paper here in Mexico, like doesn't exist. So we're gonna put these in as like little balls, like big balls. I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out, to be honest. We will see. Maybe more like strawberry chocolate cookies. Basically put them in the freezer for 40 minutes to firm up. These might even take longer because they're so like liquidy already, but I'll put these in the freezer and then we'll do the chocolate and we'll see how it goes. This next recipe, we're gonna be making some high protein peanut butter chocolate blondies. So this recipe is from Upbeat and Killing It. I will also link her information on the screen here. Her recipes are so good. I love all of her dessert recipes. Well, I love all of her recipes in general, and she has such a cute baby. She's such a cute mom. I just love her. Anyways, for blondies, normally you would like bake them, but I live in Mexico and it's really hot here and I don't want to bake these. And I always make kind of the same base for my high protein cookie dough. And it's fine if you just freeze it. So I think instead I'm going to kind of edit the recipe a little bit, and I'm not going to bake these. Instead, I'm gonna make them like a frozen no-bake dessert. So yeah, let's get started. Let's see how these ones turn out. We are going to blend everything together first. Oops, sorry. 1 can of chickpeas, and I feel like that's never enough. 1 can is just so small. So this is 2 cups of chickpeas, and we're just gonna kind of like go with the flow. 1/2 cup of protein powder. This is like the scoop that it comes with. I know since this is a new bag, it's in there somewhere, but this is from the old one. So we are gonna do 1 scoop of that, maybe like 1.5 scoops, 1 3/4 almost. 1/4 cup of maple syrup she calls for. I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of agave. And I think I'm doubling the recipe-ish with the 2 cups. So I think I'm gonna do like 2 1/4 cups, we'll see. We'll see, we can always add more liquid in at the end if we need. And yeah, this kind of seems like a lot. So we're just gonna stick with 1/4 cup for now. 1/4 cup of dairy-free milk. We are using soy milk because it's high in protein and it's delicious. No sugar added, of course. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh yeah, 1/4 cup almond butter. I actually made this almond butter yesterday and it looks so good. So good. I love homemade almond butter. It's so easy. Let's do a little taste. So good. If you guys don't make your own almond butter yet, definitely do it. It's so easy. It's just almonds blended. That's it. You can roast them first if you want to have like a little bit more flavor, but okay, so we're using PB Fit here for our peanut butter because we're gonna make these extra high in protein. And she wants 1/4 cup. This is 1/4 cup. And I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of water with it. So I'm not gonna use my almond butter, I'm gonna use the peanut butter instead. And she says cornstarch. Yeah, I could do some cornstarch, I guess. Just a little bit, maybe it's like a secret ingredient. Just like a tiny little spoonful. Sure, why not? Okay, and now let's blend this and see how it goes. Pretty good. Looks creamy and amazing. A little taste. Super firm. It's really good. So we are just going to put it in here. We're going to mix in some chocolate chips as well. It's pretty thick. Broke my spatula. I guess it's too thick. I don't think so though. This is the consistency I would want. But goodbye spatula. This is why I like YouTube videos, because no one really shows you what it really looks like. It's just like on Instagram, it's like, oh, there you go, it's blended. But like, it's a process, you know? And then my spatula broke. So you guys can actually tell it's a pretty insane process here. We're getting messy though. It's a fun, messy project. But we're gonna have a healthy, delicious, high protein dessert at the end. Ta-da! More plate. Okay, so now we're gonna fold in some vegan chocolate chips. Put them on there. Again, I'm not really doing this in a proper way. Probably should have put this in a bowl and then mixed it all together. But why would you dirty a bowl when you're gonna put it in like a bowl-like container anyways? You know, doesn't make sense to me. It looks good. It looks really good. And she leaves it here. She basically cooks it and then she's done. But we are gonna top it with some chocolate. Then we're gonna freeze it and then we're gonna taste it once it's frozen. Just gonna do a handful of chocolate chips, handful and a half maybe. And then just a touch of melted coconut oil. Maybe like a teaspoon. I'm gonna microwave that for 30 seconds, mix it, and then probably another 30 seconds. Ooh. Ooh, it's so hot. Too bad I don't have a spatula anymore. Just a little tiny sprinkle on top. Now that is a dessert. Now we are gonna go let this set in the freezer probably for like half an hour to an hour, and then we'll come back and taste it. The next recipe we're doing is by, it's actually a new account that I just found recently. Gigi Goes Vegan. So yeah, I just found her. She's got like 500,000 Instagram followers. And this recipe has 5.8 million views. It's like one of her top recipes. And it's a crispy chickpea chocolate bark almost. So I've never seen anyone actually do this before, so it's really cool. We have our crispy chickpeas. I already crisped them up. All we are gonna do is mix these with protein powder and chocolate and top of sea salt. We are gonna do, this is 1 cup of chickpeas. We did 2 cups. Do 1 scoop of protein powder, a handful or 2 handfuls, super good measuring, of chocolate, and just a teaspoon of coconut oil. Ooh, it's bubbling. Looks good. So this is what it looks like right now. We're just gonna mix it. Big spoon, better for mixing. Yeah, probably I would do half a scoop of the protein powder next time because it's just not really mixing in so well. Okay, but I guess it is what it is. So, there we go. Yeah, I'm surprised I've never seen anybody do this before. So that's what it looks like right now. It's good. We're gonna do a little bit of sea salt. I should do the sea. No. Okay. Yum. So now we are also gonna put this in the freezer for like half an hour to an hour until it sets. And then we are gonna try it. Good morning, guys. It is the next day today, and I really just wanted to make sure they were hardened and all good. Definitely these strawberry cookies were so different from her like raspberry protein balls. They are basically strawberry coconut protein cookies, so I'm not mad about it. They look so good. And yeah, I haven't tried them yet, so I'm super excited to try everything. And also this like bark looks so good. I put it in a little container and you can just easily store this in the freezer. All of these I'm gonna put in containers and store them in the freezer for probably up to like 2-3 weeks, maybe even a month they'll last. Okay, so let's start with the strawberry cookie. Looks so good. Yeah, cheers. It's so strawberry and coconutty. I can taste like the protein, like in a good way, because it's like, it tastes so good. And with the little chocolate drizzle, I think it really needed the chocolate drizzle as well. I'm gonna give that Like a 10 out of 10. I'm not even joking. That's amazing. It's like fresh, it's coconutty, it's strawberry, it's chocolatey. It's got like literally everything you could want in a dessert. Okay, next up, let's try the blondie. I took a piece here already. So this is it. So good. Okay, cheers guys. And this is, I didn't bake them, right? I just froze them, but you see? Wow, that's so good too. You can really taste, like I can tell that it's made from chickpeas. Maybe I should have added a little bit more agave just to make it like a little bit sweeter. But if you don't love a sweet, sweet dessert, this is really good actually. I mean, the chocolate of course makes it sweet. For this one, I'm gonna say 9 out of 10, just because I think the base could have been a little bit better. I probably just would have done my like regular cookie dough base and then just done them as like blondies like this instead of like cookie dough. I'll link my cookie dough recipe here for you so that if you want to make these, you can just like use my cookie dough base and then just shape them into like blondies and freeze them. And yeah, it's gonna be 10 out of 10. And this one was really easy, so I'm curious how it's gonna taste. It was so easy, and I've never heard of like chickpeas, like crunchy chickpeas used with like chocolate like this, but it looks really good, so. Wow. With the sea salt on top, it's like a little bit of like a sweet and salty snack. Oh, it's so good. I could definitely see me like making these probably every week. That's really good. And they're so, I mean, they're pretty healthy. It actually was a lot of chocolate that I needed to use. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10 as well, because like I said, I really like healthy desserts, and it's healthy because of the chickpeas and the protein powder. But I think I had to use a lot of chocolate to like really combine it all together. So it's probably like not the healthiest, but I mean, it is dark chocolate, and dark chocolate's pretty good for you, isn't it? Yeah, overall, really, really good. I would say like 10 out of 10 for everything, but these were definitely the best. Then these, so maybe I'll give them 9.5, and then these, so maybe 9. If you also love healthy, high protein desserts, then I will link my playlist on the screen here for you. Go check it out now. We'll see you there.